Some Vaal residents flee from their homes as the waters rise. A reconfigured government of national unity or same. South Africa's political gamble. And a South African makes history after summiting one of the world's most dangerous mountains. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.
Following evacuation orders, some residents along the Vaal River, down from the Vaal Dam, have been taking essential items from their homes and leaving. Properties have been flooded and some businesses have had to close.
And the poor residents here, they've all had to evacuate. And I believe it's even worse at the river. So we're on our way there now to see what to do, how to go.
This has also forced evacuations in the area, with the local municipality warning of safety hazards. Those living here say that not enough is being done by government to ensure that their lives are protected. Now, it is only the beginning of what could be a calamitous catastrophe, with persistent rainfall and calamitous weather expected over the next coming days. Now, the city, being local municipality, says its disaster management teams remain on high alert, with more being expected to be done to assist those who may be heavily affected by the inclement weather. On the other hand, businesses have had to shut their doors, claiming that they fear the worst is yet to come. To compound all of this, there are rising fears of localized flooding. Monke Zikoko, Eyewitness News at the Vaal Dam.
Will they stay or will they go? The country's been waiting on the hot debate around the DA's future in the government of national unity. This action comes after the party voted against the fiscal framework in the National Assembly last week over their refusal to accept an impending increase in the VAT rate by 0.5 percentage points. The Freedom Front Plus, the fourth largest party in the GNU, says it's not about to quit the formation of its disagreement over the national budget. But party leader Corne Mulder says his party also didn't join the GNU to continue to rubber stamp the ANC's policies that have failed to work over the last 30 years. Deputy President Paul Mashatile says the DA was forewarned of the consequences.
Before we went to Parliament, the President said to Minister State, if you don't vote for this budget, you are defining yourself outside the GNU.
So will today's result please South Africans? A Brenthurst Foundation survey has found that 7 out of 10 voters are unhappy with the state of the country and that it's heading in the wrong direction. But most are content with the government of national unity's performance.
There is a view that this government, rather than the previous government, so 60%. And there is some evidence for that. There's a lot of energy that's been injected by having new blood in the executive. If you look at a ministry like Home Affairs, which was languishing as one of the most hated ministries, it's now one of the more highly rated ministries by...
Turmoil outside of our politics as trade wars loom with the US and markets, including the JSE, plunge. That's after US President Donald Trump slapped tariffs on 185 countries worldwide, including South Africa.
As Asian markets plummet, Donald Trump is insisting his tariff plans are like medicine, which must be taken in order to make one better. But the Chinese, like several other countries, have not taken well to the high levies they now face. China's foreign ministry, in a statement released today, says this is a typical act of unilateralism, protectionism, and economic bullying. It's condemned the move, saying it disrupts the global economic order. Beijing also says Trump has severely violated the World Trade Organization's rules and undermine the rules-based multilateral trading system. It's added that the US is playing a zero-sum game in pursuit of American exceptionalism and putting America first. C.D. Madia, Eyewitness News.
The police detective who interrogated 2 of the accused in the Joshlin Smith trial has explained how they confessed to being involved in the child's disappearance. Co-accused Jacqueline Apollos and Stefano van Rijn told police they left Joshlin with a woman in Middelpoort known as Makalima. Apollos, van Rijn and Joshlin's mother, Kelly Smith, are charged with kidnapping and human trafficking for the little girl's disappearance.
Anti-kidnapping unit detective Sergeant David Fortuin says Kelly Smith started screaming and swearing when she saw Jacqueline Apollos and Stefano van Rijn being taken away together after being interrogated. Fortuin told the court how van Rijn was first to spill the beans about their involvement in Joshlin's disappearance. The detective says van Rijn pointed police to Apollos and Kelly Smith. Apollos then admitted Smith had instructed them to leave Joshlin with a woman in Middelbos by the name of Makalima. In his confession, Apollos states Smith had made arrangements for the woman to pay 20,000 rand for Joshlin. Fortuin says when Smith saw Apollos and van Rijn being taken by police to show them where the woman lives, she became angry and started screaming. The matter will be back in court tomorrow. Carlo Peterson, Eyewitness News, Saldanha Bay.
Forensic investigators are on the scene of a shooting that claimed 3 lives in Mofolo, Soweto, this morning. The victims linked to local taxi associations were shot and killed in the area. Police are investigating the cause of the shooting, saying they are yet to make arrests. Forensic investigators have marked over 10 cartridges with yellow cones and chalk markings, an indication of the shooting this morning.
A silver grey vehicle appeared and fired shots at their vehicle as it was driving from Mofolo village going to the direction of Dube. All 3 died on the scene, and at this stage we haven't arrested anyone.
The Western Cape's 10 billion rand facelift. The money has been allocated for infrastructure projects in the province. Infrastructure MEC Tertius Simmers says more than 4 billion rand will be spent to maintain, upgrade and expand the province's road networks, and more than 6 billion will be used to accelerate housing delivery and upgrading informal settlements.
We are allocating 15.3 million rand towards the Masaki Sizwe bursary program, unique only to our province, which has, for the current academic year, already awarded 151 bursaries to students studying within sectoral aligned fields, such as architecture, civil, electrical, and mechanical engineering, mechatronics, quality surveying, and other fields related to our sector.
Annapurna in Nepal is one of the most dangerous mountains to climb. It's known as one of the most fatal mountains with a 40% fatality rate. But South African Warren Ever has just summited that mountain of 8,000 meters above sea level, making local history. And that's a couple of years after conquering K2 in Asia, the world's second highest peak and the world's toughest climb. And we can cheers him and his team with an award-winning South African whiskey. The 3 Ships Whiskey Bourbon Cask has officially been crowned the world's best blended whiskey at the prestigious 2025 World Whiskies Awards in London. It's beaten competition from, amongst others, Scotland, Ireland, Japan and America.
The award shows the importance of South African whiskey globally. This also shows that our whiskey can compete on a global market. If you look at the whiskey industry in South Africa, it has been growing. This award proves that we are experts in what we do. Furthermore, this award opens opportunities for us to sell our whiskey in other countries. This win is not only for us as a distillery, but for South Africa as a whole.
So cheers to them for that fantastic victory, and we'll see you for more again tomorrow.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.